Richie Woodall, former WBC super middleweight champion of the world and current consultant coach for the British Olympic squad. With that in mind, Richie, what do you think of the medal prospects for the GB squad this Summer Olympics?
I think we've got a great chance to win medals, and I think we'll get the right colour medals as well. I think we're in with a great chance of winning some golds. We've got 5 boxers through at the moment, from Anthony Joshua at super heavyweight. We've got Tom Stalker at light welterweight. We've got Andrew Selby, a 52 kg boxer, I would say, because it's now what they call flyweight. He's gone up to 52. Luke Campbell at 56. So yeah, we have got some, and Fred Evans at 69 kg from Wales. 5 boxers through, 1 more qualifying tournament, which will be in Turkey in April. We're hoping to get another 2 or 3 boxers through at least. And of course we've got a great women's squad as well. There's going to be 3 weight categories with the girls. Nicola Adams at flyweight is in particular very, very good. World number 2. But yeah, she's knocking on the door for the number 1 spot. So yeah, both in the women's and the men's squad, we've got great potential to win some gold medals.
If there was one boxer in the squad that you tell the public to look for, who would it be?
I think you'd have to say Anthony Joshua. Super heavyweight, a relatively inexperienced international boxer, but he's took international boxing by storm by getting to the World Championship final and was beaten by a point by the home fella from Azerbaijan. And yeah, for me, he's got such natural physical advantages. Very, very tall, very strong and powerful. Very likeable indeed. I think we have another Frank Bruno on our hands. I really do believe he's that good, and I think he will appeal to the public. And if you picture it, if the draw's kind to him, if he can avoid some of the big guns early on, if he can get to that final, it will probably be the last, obviously, contest. The super heavyweight will be the last final of the games. And with the whole of the nation behind him, I think we have a superstar on our hands. Not putting a lot of pressure on him, but believe you me, I think he's got the talent to go all the way.
Now, obviously, standing as we are right now, and having just had the fight between Klitschko and Chisora last week and the resulting shenanigans, I have to ask you, what do you think about what happened both before with the slap, the spit during the fight, and then, of course, the post-fight issues? Yeah. What do you have to say or think about that?
Some parts of it was just unacceptable, to be quite honest. The slapping incident is something you rarely see, but you would half expect something like that to go on at a weigh-in. As far as a fighter might hit another fighter, this was a slap. Okay, that was probably over in Germany. They haven't seen it before, but I've seen it over in America. So that happens. The spitting in the face, I think, was a disgusting thing to do, and I was very, very surprised, and I wasn't very pleased with Derek for doing that, to be quite honest. But there you go. What happened afterwards, I think, was people have asked me many times, who was to blame. I think they're both to blame, to be quite honest. I think that David Haye solely went to that press conference with the intention to try and get Vitali into an agreement to fight him. It's gone wrong. Derek's got involved, and probably rightly so, in that it was a post-fight press conference of Derek Chisora and Vitali Klitschko. David Haye turns up, stealing the limelight, and Derek, as obviously he's not happy about it, sort of challenged him, and the lot's kicked off. Totally unacceptable. It's bad for boxing. I go around the country speaking to kids, trying to get kids into boxing, and then you see that at the top of the tree. It's very, very difficult to promote our sport, so not good at all. I think punishment has got to be dished out by the British Boxing Board of Control. I'm expecting fines. Who knows? There might be bans in there as well. But something's got to be done, because the Boxing Board have got to put their foot down to say this. We won't tolerate this, and if you do, then we're going to come down hard on you.
Do you think there should be a lifetime ban for Chisora?
No, I don't. I think he's probably regretting a lot what he's done. He has given a statement to suggest that anyway. I think some of his actions he's regretting. So no, I don't think he should have a ban. I think he should be given a second chance, and I think he'll be a better person after it.
Just speaking about yourself, you've been to the top of the tree of the boxing world, WBC world champion. What are you up to now? And do you miss the actual part of being a fighter?
Yeah, I think you always miss it, to be quite honest. Luckily for me, I knew in my own heart that it was over when it was over for me. So and it was never a case of money for me. That wasn't my passion. My passion was always to be world champion and to go as far as I could in the game, which I did. But when I won the world title, I was probably never the same boxer again, really, because I climbed the mountain. And like I say, it was never about money. I was offered a lot of money to come back, a lot of money in certain fights, which didn't really interest me. And I knew my passion for the game had gone. I was struggling to get up in the morning to run. I was having injuries when I was 32, 33, and it was just very, very difficult to get motivated. I had to go at Joe Calzaghe at the end because I did want to test myself against the best out there, which he was, and I come unstuck, and then I accepted retirement. Yeah, a year down the line after that, you want to come back. I still look at fighters now and I think, yeah, you know what, I could take him on. But I'm a lot softer these days. I wouldn't be able to take the punishment. But yeah, you always miss it. But I enjoyed it. And I say to boxers, it's over before you know it. You've got to try, attend every training session, give it your all, because before you know it, the game is gone and it's a chapter in your life that's over. But now at the moment, I'm doing a little bit of acting. I like doing that. Just made a film called The Quiet One. I've been in that, directed by John Pegg. It was based in Birmingham. It was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I'm learning. It's a new thing for me. But I'm obviously doing a lot of commentating for Sky. I'm grateful to them. They've given me a lot of work, and I'm really proud to be part of the Sky setup. And I'm also doing a little bit as well, presenting for the BBC, because I am a freelance journalist, should we say.
Richie Woodall, thank you very much.
Cheers.